I'm Cece Summers, ready to test my skills and see how well I would do if I were just tragically transported into a Yandere visual novel. My knee-jerk reaction is that I wouldn't do very well. But let's see if we can get through day 2. Okay, here we go, February 3rd. Goal of the day, do not get stabbed. I'll write it down in my little high school planner. To do, turn in math assignment. Chemistry project due on Friday. Don't get stabbed. I stare into the mirror, making the most confident and determined expression I could muster. I can do it. I'll definitely survive until Valentine's Day. One step at a time. And the main event for today is getting invited to Leon's basketball game tomorrow. Now that I think about it, why would he do that? I'm his best friend. It should have been a given that I'd go. I guess the game was written that way for the benefit of the player. Childhood friend scenarios are difficult to write with all the information the writer needs to dump on the reader. They must have added the scene so the player isn't abruptly thrown into the basketball game. Anyways, let's get out there. Got this. Task number 1, make breakfast. What's that smell? Did we forget to take the trash out yesterday? Nothing at all. I toss the contents of the pan into the garbage and try again. Don't throw that in there. What? It'll melt the plastic. Just making fucking toxic sludge. What? No one needs to see the next few attempts. Miraculously, I eventually made something edible. Although, based on the expression my brother made, it was definitely not as good as the protagonist's usual cooking. I'll consider this task a success. I mean, it didn't say we had to make a good breakfast. Task number 2, create a Yandere buffer zone.
Aww.
Please stay with me, little bro. Little bro looks like he's about to burst an artery. All right, let go of my arm. What's the matter with you, big bro? Nothing, I just wanted to spend more time with you. Actually, I just really don't want to be alone with Leon again. He's not buying it. Does this have to do with what you were worried about yesterday? Oh, yeah, kinda. He lets out a huff and crosses his arms. Fine, I'll go to school with you. Thank you so much. I pull him into a hug, which he makes a choked sound for before relaxing and waiting for me to let go of him. You're so embarrassing. Hey, sorry, I was running a little late. Good morning. Oh, you're here too? Yeah, is that a problem? No, it was just a little unexpected. Leon shifts his gaze at me, a small frown present on his face. He doesn't look upset, but he certainly doesn't look happy either. Well, we should hurry or we'll miss the train. Buffer zone, check. We arrive at school half an hour before first period. All right, see you later, big bro. Wait!
No way!
What's the matter with you lately? I want to spend time with my friends too. Before I can say anything, he runs off.
No!
No, my buffer zone. Uncheck. What's that about? Did you get into a fight with him? What? No, of course not. Aren't you going to get breakfast? Oh, yep. I wonder what they have today. The smile returns to Leon's face, and I find myself smiling back at him. How could I not? He looks so innocent like this. As opposed to when he's threatening to hit you with a crowbar. I wait with him in line to get breakfast, and we find an empty table in the back of the cafeteria to sit. hasn't he asked me to attend his basketball game yet? Task number 3, receive basketball game invite. How's practice been? Pretty good. I think we're gonna win tomorrow. Oh, great. Do I have to drop more hints? Maybe he just assumes that we're gonna be there. Like maybe it's not like a, hey, are you gonna come? You're invited to come watch. She's just like, yeah, I know you're gonna be there. You're my best friend. Hey, Leon, you want me to be at your game tomorrow, right? Of course. Why wouldn't I? You'll be able to come, right? No, I'll definitely be there. Finally! I guess transmigration adds a level of realism to the whole story. Oh, you're going to be at the game? Me too! Oh, goody. Huh? What? Why is he here? Before I could protest, Vincent slides into the seat next to me. He leans in until his shoulders touch and presses his weight against me. And they're all just making really fucking hard eye contact. We all look so mad. Let's meet up for the game, okay?
Huh?
What? Me? Yep, I want to spend more time with my new best friend.
Huh?
When did we become friends? Is this because of yesterday? But I ran off. How did he conclude that I wanted to be his friend? He leans close to me and ghosts a finger under my chin. What is he? Is he going to? You don't want to go as friends? Then we can make it a date instead. Suddenly, someone yanks Vincent off of me. I look up to find Leon glaring down at us. Can I help you? What do you think you're doing? Vincent stands. He's not as tall as Leon, but his demeanor is intimidating enough that it doesn't matter. He stares Leon straight in the eye and smirks up at him. Flirting with him. You got a problem with that? At least he's straightforward. What? Hey, if you like someone, you do something about it. Better than beating around the bush for years. Oh, burn. Vincent laughs as he leans against me again, throwing an arm around my shoulders and pulling me into a one-armed hug. Well, if you've got nothing to say, Leon, then scram. Leon's eyes narrow dangerously, and his fists shake as he clenches them. Oh no. Hey. I reach and grab one of Leon's hands. The shaking stops, his fingers unfurling slightly as they move to ghost over my thumb. The murderous edge disappears from his expression, and he retracts his hand from mine. Leon, I'll definitely come to your game tomorrow night to cheer you on. I'll definitely do my best with you there. Don't look so happy, man. You should bring your A game even if I'm not attending. And Vincent, I'm very flattered, but we just met. It would probably be better if we just went as friends. Vincent closes his eyes with a huff of annoyance. That's fine. I'll win you over one way or another. He gives a cocky smirk as he stands and leans towards me. I take a step back, only to crash into Leon's chest. His hands grip my shoulders to help steady me, but he doesn't step back to give me space. Why am I stuck between both of them? A little murder boy sandwich. Vincent leans closer still and tilts his head so that his lips are almost touching my ears. I flinch, feeling Leon's hands tighten on my shoulders in response. My heart rate accelerates. I need to get out of here fast, but my feet remain glued to the floor. I'll see you tomorrow night then. What? that. What the hell are you doing? Leon finally steps back, pulling me with him. Oh. Flirting with him, of course. You're in high school. Don't tell me that you still don't understand what that's like. Leon glares at him, but Vincent ignores it completely and turns to me instead. I'll pick you up at 6, honey. And Leon, good luck at your game. I hope you trip and fall on your face. I mean, this is what we wanted, to pit them against each other. I just really hope that this doesn't turn into a if I can't have you, nobody can kind of deal. Vincent! Vincent just laughs as he walks off. Oh my god, what? I can't believe that just happened. I know they're yanderes, but personal space! Personal space! But, Leon... I recognize that look from the game. The main character sees it for the first time later in the route, but Leon makes that face when he's plotting a person's murder.
Huh?
Wait, why did I get to see it so early in the game then? In fact, why did Vincent show up to join me for the basketball game? This didn't happen in the original storyline. Like, it's bad enough being thrown into one of these games, but then when it doesn't follow the formula, double nightmare. Hey.
Huh?
Do you like guys like that? Do you like him? What? If you like him... He pauses. If you like him, I'll accept that. You're my best friend, and if you're happy with him, I'll be happy for you. Okay. You're not my dad, man. But if you don't like him, I'll kill him. What? I knew something like that was coming, but somehow I'm still caught off guard. Leon. Well, do you like him or not? Hold the damn phone. So if I say no, he can go and kill Vincent for me. Right? And then we don't have to worry about Vincent anymore. And then maybe this bitch will just get put in jail. He'll just get caught and put in jail. And that's fine. And then we only have one more to contend with. And as long as we don't talk to her, should be okay. Nope, sure don't. Sure don't like him. If I say no, Vincent dies. But if I say yes, would I still be able to stay on Leon's route? Probably not. The smart thing to do here is to say no, but I think back to Vincent crying alone, thinking the world had turned against him. I remember how loving he was in his route, the way he pampered the main character, not to mention his heart-wrenching reaction when he found the protagonist dead in the bad ends. Didn't you also say that he locks you in his basement for the rest of your life? Why? Why do I feel this way? Seriously, it's just a game. Even if he dies, it's just code. Yet, I look at the choices again. If I say yes and end up on Vincent's route, he has some good ends too. Maybe ones where I'd never see the light of day again, but they're still good ends. When good equals surviving, maybe we need to raise our standards just a little bit. Leon stares at me, still waiting for an answer as my eyes flip between the two options that stand between us.
Do I have to?
Oh, come on. Can't there be any other choices? I'm not sure. Please don't kill him. Okay, so we're able to change the options. What? How? Actually, no point in wondering. I need to pick an answer. Okay. Don't kill him. Or maybe do. Or maybe don't. Or maybe do. Or maybe don't. Yeah, kill him. Kill him. I'm not sure if I like him or not. I just met him after all. The frown doesn't disappear from Leon's face, but he relaxes. It looks like that was a satisfactory answer for him. Well, let me know if you decide, and I'll support whatever decision you make. Of course. Thank you, Leon. Now that's the Leon I know. The rest of the day passes by uneventfully. Before I know it, it was February 4th and time for the basketball game. Hurry up, we're gonna be late. I'm almost done. I look at the clock.
Huh?
Don't we have an hour? My brother opens the door and steps into the room, raising an eyebrow at me with my books scattered on my desk. The main character is supposed to be a stellar student based on his last report card, so I thought I'd try doing the homework.
Aww.
How did I ever manage to pass high school? The train ride to the other school will take at least 45 minutes.
Huh?
It's at another school? Yes? Don't you pay attention to the morning announcements at school? Who pays attention to those? Also, didn't Leon mention it to you? Maybe? Don't tell him I forgot. He frowns, but nods. He's been giving me suspicious looks the past few days. I hope he isn't on to me. Well, even if he is, better him than one of the Yanderes. I'll get dressed and I'll be right out. All dressed and ready for the game, I rifle through the closet for a jacket as my brother puts on his shoes and opens the door. Oh, perfect timing. Why are you at my house? My brother jumps as Vincent greets us from the doorway. He's too stunned to do anything as Vincent brushes by him and steps into our home. Vincent? He finally says after gathering his nerves. Me, on the other hand, was still staring with my mouth open. In the flesh. Wait, who are you? Vincent, what are you doing here? What do you mean? I'm here to pick you up for our not date. My brother tilts his head and crosses his arms, as if to ask me to explain. I wish I could explain the situation too. Hold on, back up.
Huh?
When did I agree? Yesterday at breakfast. Don't tell me you forgot. Based on the dangerous glint I spot in his eyes, it's best to say I didn't. I mean, you didn't text me once. Oh, if you want my number, you only had to ask. Here, give me your phone.
No!
No, I mean, how did you even find out where I live? Same. You told me. What? No, I didn't. Yeah, you did. Did you forget again? You told me to come pick you up at 6 p.m. at this address. I do remember something vaguely like that being said, but I'm confident I didn't give out my address. Because I don't even remember it myself.
Aww.
I just made it home by following Leon and my brother. I spot a hint of desperation in Vincent's eyes, and he's looking more and more dangerous the longer this drags on. My eyes drift to my brother, who continues to stand at the doorway. He's looking uneasy and suspicious, too. After all, popular or not, Vincent's just a stranger to him. To me, too, really. And he just waltzed into our home.
Oh,
But
no.
if I make a scene here, what would Vincent do? Would he hurt me while my brother's watching? So far, I've been able to keep Leon in check by having my brother around. Wait, would he even hurt my brother to get to me? In the game, this man manages to kidnap the main character. Hey, why are you spacing out? Sorry, I guess my memory's a bit messed up from studying just now. I must have given you my address. That's the only way this makes sense. At those words, Vincent is all arrogant smiles and sparkles again. Perfect. Let's go. The car's parked outside. Is that a limo? No, just a car. Well, if we're driving there, that'll save us a little time. Us? Who invited you? Don't be mean to my brother. Hey, stop that. He's my brother, and he's coming to the game too. If you're taking me, Vincent, you have to take him too. No need, big bro. I don't want to interrupt your date. It's not a date. Oh, there's no need to be shy. It's a date. Vincent moves in to hug me, and I quickly duck out of the way. His expression sours. Maybe I shouldn't have done that.
Aww.
Ugh, my head is spinning. This is giving me a headache. This never happened in the game at all. The basketball game is an event purely on Leon's route. Why did Vincent show up? Look, whatever it is, we have to get going or we'll be late. Vincent, I'm not leaving my little brother behind. If I'm going to the game with you, he's coming with us. With me. So it'll be a date. I wish you'd stop looking so happy about that. It's okay, I don't want to be a third wheel.
No.
You won't. Please don't leave me alone with Vincent. I might not come back home. I have my back towards Vincent so he doesn't see the desperation in my eyes like my brother does. I hope this is enough. Okay. Great, let's get going. He doesn't seem happy with the outcome, but at least he isn't arguing for otherwise. Once Vincent is out of earshot, my brother grabs my arm and pulls me back. Hey, what is going on with you?
Huh?
What do you mean? Why is Vincent here? Since when did you become friends? And why are you acting like this? You look like you've been on edge for a while. Oh, thank God. He's just worried about me. I'm not sure yet, but it's hard to say no to Vincent. I'll be more relieved with you here, though. He drops my arm and steps past me. Just a thanks is more than enough, big bro. Hurry up, I don't want to be stuck alone with Vincent either. Right, sorry. I've become so used to saying things that please yanderes like Leon and Vincent, I forgot to turn that charm off for my brother. The ride there was awkward at first, with Vincent forcefully trying to make conversation with me, and my brother doing his best to ignore us. But eventually, Vincent calms down, and my brother's even able to exchange a few words with him. Meanwhile, I'm stuck wondering what's going on. Am I no longer following the events of the game? Did I misremember something? This certainly isn't Vincent's route, but do I have to keep him happy too? I mean, considering how unpredictable the game is now, better safe than locked in a basement. Do I have to figure out how to keep two yanderes happy? Impossible. The sound of cheers and shouting greet our ears before we even make it to the gym. We're late! Don't say that like it's my fault. There was traffic. We should have taken the train.
Ugh.
Yeah, you should have. There's no way I'm taking public transportation. Do you realize where you live? It's faster to take the train than drive. Honestly, if you're so rich, why do you even attend public school? That's a good point.
Huh?
It's a good question. I wonder why I didn't question it when I was playing the game. My parents are jackasses. Besides, I got to meet your brother, so I don't care anymore. Going to public school has been worth it. I feel like there hasn't been an exchange of more than 10 sentences between us, but you know. I'm just irresistible. What? He pulls me into an unprompted hug, and my heart jumps as I freeze in terror. Vincent drags my frozen body a couple steps before he lets go. You okay? So great. I love being touched without consent. I'm fine. Let's just hurry to the gym. I wish he'd give me some warning before he does that. We walk into an unfamiliar school's gym. It's about the same size as the one in my school. 2 sets of bleachers are set up on one side of the gymnasium, and we hurry to find a place to sit as half the audience stands to cheer loudly for one of the teams. Which team is Leon on again? I think our school color is red? The crowd calms down again as we find open seats within the second row of the bleachers. We have a good view of the game from here.
Huh?
Are we winning? I look around for the scoreboard. Nope, we're behind by 10 points already. Already? Aren't we only a few minutes late? It's because Leon's team sucks. You hear that? Leon, you suck. Vincent, Leon's team is our school's team. The one we should be cheering for. Oh. You still suck, Leon. Oh God, this is gonna be a long game. Leon, what's the matter with you? You missed the ball again. Ugh, my bad. Despite saying that, his eyes drift towards the bleachers. Leon, why are you so distracted? He's not here yet.
Oh.
Sorry, Captain, I won't get distracted again. The ball bounces once across the floor towards Leon. From this angle, he can make the shot. It's because Leon's team sucks. You hear that, Leon? You suck.
Oh.
Leon jolts, his muscles seizing up at the sound of Vincent's grating voice. If he's here. Leon can't help glancing over to where he heard that voice, and, as he feared, Vincent is sitting with his best friend in the second row of the bleachers. Leon!
Oh.
The ball bounces past him, and a member of the other team grabs it and dribbles it away to the other side of the court. Shit. The other team scores just as the referee blows the whistle for a timeout. Leon, get over here. Yes, Captain. He hurries over to the rest of his team, but he spares a glance at the bleachers again and feels white, hot rage welt up within his chest. Kill him, kill him, kill him. Vincent's chatting with him. He's paying attention to Vincent. Vincent shouldn't be here. Leon starts back towards the bleachers. Leon, where are you going? Leon blinks and shakes his head, clearing his thoughts as he looks back at his captain. Sorry, I'll be right there. He's tempted to look again, but that burning rage is still in his chest, just somewhat subdued. Forced down by the lid of the pot, but still bubbling and boiling and threatening to spill over. He decides not to look back. Wow, he missed a perfect pass. How is this guy on the basketball team? Vincent doubles over with laughter as he pats my arm, trying to get me to laugh with him. But honestly, even if I found it funny, I'm feeling too distraught to join him. How did it go in the game? I think I had to cheer for Leon with all my might. It was the first event, so it was simple and obvious. No double meanings to the choices I had to make. But right now, the game's on pause because we're losing. Vincent's here trying to get my attention. Looks like Leon's getting chewed out over there. Serves him right. God, Vincent's getting insistent I pay attention to him. Hey, let's leave. We're doing badly anyways, and Leon's such a loser. Why cheer for him? How about we go to a bar instead? We're literally in high school.
No way!
A bar? You're underage. I'm also rich. I mean, is he right? Yes. Is he any less of an asshole? No. How does... You know what? Never mind. So how about it? Let's go. I need to make a decision soon. Cheer for Leon or pay attention to Vincent. Of course. Right on cue. We're gonna keep going with Leon's route. It's not gonna let me pick yet. Or it is, okay. We're just gonna keep on. Let's go, Leon. I ignore Vincent's questions and look towards the court instead. They're still in timeout, and Leon is indeed getting chewed out by his captain. I let out a sigh. He looks so defeated. Is there really nothing I can do for him? Could I walk out and give him a pep talk at least? But just as I was debating this, Leon's captain stopped his lecture, leaving Leon to stare at the floor on his own. Then he looks up and back at the bleachers, allowing our eyes to meet. He's surprised for a moment, but a bright and sunny smile soon spreads on his face and he gives me a quick wave. Unable to stop myself from smiling as well, I gave a small wave back. So get wrecked. He didn't like that. The referee blows the whistle, and the mumbling conversations of the crowd turns to excited cheers again as the players run back out to the court to continue the game. I cheer my loudest for Leon for the remainder of the game, but the buzzer sounds to mark the end of the game. The timer dropped to 0. We lost by 6 points. Cheers erupted for the other team while the rest of us remained seated on the bleachers, feeling a little defeated. Aw man, if it was just a little bit longer. Well, there's always the next game. What a bore. I don't care for losing teams. It's our school team. Have a little school spirit, Vincent. Whatever. Game's over. Let's get going. If we go to the city, I know a nice bar.
No way!
Vincent, we are underage. The two continue to banter, and I ignore them, keeping my eyes on Leon as he talks with his teammates. The majority of the crowd is left, only a few lingering behind to talk with some of the players before they return to the locker rooms to change. Mostly parents, family, a few friends. Across the court, Leon and his teammates talk with somber faces, but at something Leon says, everyone breaks into laughter. A few teammates even give him a hearty pat on the back before they break apart to hurry to get changed. Leon, one of the last to leave, turns to look at us. Why did Vincent just pop up at the bottom? Upon seeing me, he lights up further, the smile on his face stretching into a wide grin that, surprisingly, causes a small flutter in my chest. He runs up to us, bright smile despite losing the game. You guys made it. Sorry you had to watch us lose. Boo. Don't talk like that. It was a good effort. I didn't expect anything more than this from you. And he's like, you guys don't like me? What do you mean you don't like me? Shut up, Vincent. What are you even doing here? Don't you have golden rings to polish or something? Burn. Exactly. Be grateful I bothered to go to your stupid little game. Leon rolls his eyes and turns away from him. Smart choice. Vincent, this is literally our school's basketball team. Show a little bit of support, will you? Great game. Even if we did lose, you played really well. Not really, but thanks for cheering for me. I heard you during the whole game. Did you? Well, I wanted to show my support for my favorite player. No, actually, it's because if I didn't, I wouldn't get Leon's affection points. And then he'd murder me, so... Well, thanks. That really made me try my best, even though... He trails off as Vincent suddenly pulls me into a hug from behind. What are we still doing here? Let's go somewhere.
No way!
We're not going to a bar, Vincent. Come on.
No.
We're not going to a bar, Vincent. Why not? Because we're like, what, 16? 17 at the most? Big bro doesn't even have an ID. Not even a learner's permit? Who needs to drive around here? I can get us fakes. Just immediately, right now. I'm going to pretend I didn't hear that. I want to go home, Vincent. I'm tired. Vincent puffs his cheeks out as Leon glares down at him and takes a step closer. Wait. Why am I stuck between the two of them again? Let go of him. No. Why don't you go take a shower? You stink. I could feel the air sizzling from the tension. How did this go from a happy, soft mood to an angry and hateful one? Hey, wait a minute. I take a breath and stand straight, pulling myself out of Vincent's hug and standing between both of them, pushing them apart. Stop it. I said what I said. Vincent, tonight was fun, but we have to go home now. I don't want to go anywhere else. The last thing I need is for Leon's affection points to drop because I wanted to get a drink. So, thank you, but please, we can see each other and hang out again some other time. What? Leon, why don't you get changed? We'll wait for you and head back together. Oh, right. Yeah, I'll be done in a few minutes. Thanks for waiting. Not a problem. Let's go wait in the hallway. I grab my brother's arm and pull him out of the gym. So which is it going to be? Is he going to target me or is he going to target Leon? Not me. I need to put some distance between myself and Vincent. I don't know what's going on with the game structure anymore, but the best way to make sure I don't somehow change routes midway would be to avoid Vincent as much as possible. What the hell? Vincent stands still as he watches the receding form of the brothers. A quiet rage boils from his stomach up, with his fists clenched so tightly he shakes. What's going on? Why? Why does he keep ignoring him? Wasn't he being genuine the other day? Isn't this how friends behaved? But then, why does he keep looking at Leon? No way. He let out a low chuckle. No way, no way, no way. He was genuine. He was the only one who bothered to speak with him after all his friends left him. I need to keep him. He can't leave too. By the time Leon is done changing, I look back into the gym and find Vincent had disappeared. I fucking told you to walk out of that bathroom. And I was like, should we check the stall? And I was like, no. And then it was like, should I ask him if he's okay? And I was like, no. And then, now look at where we are. Part of me is a little worried. He still is a Yandere love interest in this game. There's no telling what he can do if I'm on a different route. But I can only hope for the best and move forward towards the path that's safest for me. School starts like any other day, but I haven't seen Vincent anywhere. He didn't show up at breakfast, and I think I'm supposed to have an English class with him, but I didn't see him there either. I hope everything's all right. Did this finally have me exit his route? So I was thinking we could go sometime. Hello? Leon ducks down to my field of vision and breaks my eye contact with my mashed potatoes by waving his hand in front of my face, making me jump and drop my spork. What? I asked you a question. You weren't paying attention to what I said? Truthfully, I zoned out and stopped listening long ago. I think he was talking about sports. Maybe the original main character was interested in everything he had to say, but I really could not care less, especially if it's sports. So I stopped listening. But I can't say that. Leon looks annoyed enough as it is. Sorry, I just had a lot on my mind.
Okay.
Like what? Shit, I did not expect him to ask further. Well, I can't tell him about the transmigration. I was thinking about Vincent. I haven't seen him all day. Why would we say that? We're like, what could I tell him that wouldn't piss him off? Oh yeah, tell him that we're thinking about the guy that he fucking hates. Yep. Leon's expression immediately turns dark, and he balls his hands into fists. I think I even hear his teeth being ground against each other. Shit, that was all I needed to say to piss him off? But Leon's not supposed to be the jealous type. Leon? Why? Why are you thinking about him? He grits out every word as he shakes from barely contained anger. He's so annoying. I hate him. I wish he was gone. Then you and I will... He stops short, but whether it's because he realizes what he was about to say or because he sees the look on my face, I'm not sure. I'm sure the fear is obvious on my face. My voice is trapped within my throat. I don't dare to do more than breathe. Even if I could say something, what would I say? How do I respond to this? Leon, who's supposed to be kind and supportive, is now angry at me for thinking about someone else? He's literally a murderer. He is not above murdering people. But he's so kind and supportive. This is so weird. Leon, it's nothing. I was just a little worried. Hey, I was thinking maybe we can go somewhere after school, like hang out at the mall for a few hours? Seems like we haven't been hanging out as much recently, so let's make up the time. Truthfully, I've been spending all my time with him, but Leon likes confirmation that he still matters in my life. So this should be enough to calm him. It does seem to work. He relaxes significantly, but there's still a scowl on his face and he averts his eyes before driving his spork into the foam tray. I flinch from the sound it makes. I didn't know it could be that loud. Yeah, whatever. Bunch of children. Whatever? Whatever?
Huh?
Leon should be ecstatic that I suggested we hang out more. I've got a quiz in my next class, so I'm gonna head out first. Oh, okay. Now he's leaving me behind? I watch with wide eyes as Leon packs his bag and gets up from the table. He walks off without a glance back and leaves the cafeteria. Did I?
No!
Did I just lose affection points? But I didn't even have the option to make a choice. I bury my head in my hands. What is going on? I don't understand anymore. I'm pretty antsy for the rest of the day, and I couldn't get my brother to join me at the mall with Leon. But Leon seemed to be back to normal by that time. He was all smiles as we walked around and laughed at the silly Valentine's Day displays throughout the mall. We really looked like a couple of teenagers enjoying our time off. But whatever airs I managed to pull off, I was sick with anxiety in the back of my mind. Is this enough? Does Leon still like me enough to not kill me? Standards. Move them up. Why does it feel like the tightrope I've been walking on has gotten narrower and higher? I need to clear my head. So I opt for a run this evening. I can think of strategies for staying alive in the remaining 9 days of the game. I'm not really familiar with the neighborhood, but I should be fine as long as I have my phone. I've set my home location on maps. I set a course for a 5-mile run and let the phone direct me, and allow my mind to wander. Today is day 4 of the game. I still have 9 more days to survive.
Aww.
I don't even want to think about what happens after Valentine's Day. I can only hope I'll be transported back to my own life. I still don't have a clue as to why I'm here at all. I feel like I'm forgetting something important. I'm sure it'll come to me eventually. I best not force it. Regarding my progress in the first 4 days, I have no idea what's going on. I'm certainly on Leon's route. The events matched more or less to the game. But for some reason, Vincent's appeared in this route too. There's no doubt he has romantic inclinations to me, to my character too. Say, I still don't know anything about this main character. The original game required a user input for the name, and after 3.5 days, I still don't know my own name.
Aww.
How the hell did I manage to make it through this long? I'm lucky I didn't have to put my name on a test yet. All of the homework is submitted with a student ID number. Of course I would know my own student ID number, but not my name. Way to bring in the dystopian themes. I'll try to do some more research after this run. There has to be something with my name on it. Either way, I wonder what's going on with Leon. His personality is a little different from the original game. He's still a Yandere himbo, but he feels more real? Like he's an actual person changing for the worse. Is that possible? This is a game. Does that mean the data is becoming self-aware? Wait, then what does that mean for the other characters around me? Is Vincent changing too? I try to recall his actions for the past few days. Why has he latched onto me? Sure, I gave a small consolation at the bathroom, but it was nowhere near the passionate conversation he had with the main character in the original game. What does that mean for his character? How is he changing? He's totally not being genuine. He is really just latching on to what he thinks is right. Oh, come on. I'm in the middle of a run here. He's obviously not being genuine.
No.
There's no way Vincent fell in love so easily. It can't be genuine. I should be fine. Having more than one Yandere fall in love with one person would be too dangerous. The game, transmigration or not, won't do that, right? Either way, there might not be much I can do other than to continue avoiding him. But what if that makes things worse? I suppose it's a risk I have to take. I flinch and shiver as a cold raindrop hits my skin. How long have I been running? My skin feels overheated despite the chilly air. February rain, so global warming exists in-game too. Just as I mumble my complaint, the fat raindrops start coming down harder, and I quickly look around for cover. Ugh. Spotting a bus stop, I quickly run over and duck under the shelter. Uh-oh. Not good. I know it's weird, but I like my skin where it is. I pant and catch my breath as I notice a presence behind me in the shelter. It's coming down really heavily, huh? I jump as I recognize the familiar blonde and pink hair. Remy? Do I know? Who cares if it's pouring freezing rain? I am not staying here with Remy. I run out before she can finish her sentence. Who is that? He's going to catch a cold. It's better than catching the wrong end of a needle filled with anesthesia. I wonder how the lungs look when they're heaving for air. Fucking creep. I'm really hoping that this ends with me just throwing all three of them into a pit, gladiator style, just being like, battle it the fuck out. And the winner, I'll just tell them that the winner gets to, date me, but in actuality, they're also gonna die. Don't give me that look. You know they have it coming. They deserve it. Be careful out there. Try to keep your lungs on the inside of your body. And I will see you later.
You say that you love